Washington University. Madam Speaker, I want to take a little bit of a break for a moment before we get back to the hard news stuff. I want to show you a picture. That's a young lady.
And this is when President Kennedy was running for president. I was like 16 in that picture. My father was mayor of Baltimore.
Of course.
And Senator Kennedy, candidate for president, came there to speak at a United Nations dinner. And my mother would normally be accompanying my father, and she knew I wanted to meet Senator Kennedy, so she enabled me to go. So I sat next to him at dinner in the First Lady's seat, and it was a funny thing. It's funny, sir, because I was a member of what we called United Nations high school programming at the time, and so the high school kids had a table there, and they came up to me and said, "We'd like to invite you to come sit with us instead." And I said, "Oh, I could never leave this seat."
Well, I want to talk a little bit about Nancy D'Alessandro. You grew up in Baltimore. A lot of people don't. Maybe some people know it. But you were a Baltimore girl. Obviously, your dad and your brother were mayors of Baltimore. You're so much associated with San Francisco. What parts of you are Baltimore? What parts of you are San Francisco?
Well, first of all, we grew up in a family that was devoutly Catholic, very proud of our Italian-American heritage, fiercely patriotic about America, and in our case, staunchly democratic. So all of those virtues, my view, virtues, would be very transferable to San Francisco, where our anthem is the Song of St. Francis, "Make me a channel of thy peace," where there's darkness, light, and the rest. But what I always say is that the pride that we took in our own heritage enabled me, when I went to San Francisco, to respect the pride of such an incredibly diverse pop. Everybody is there, and every division within every category of people is there. So I think our own ethnic pride is a source of respect for other people. And we always, my mother was very civil rights oriented, my brother as well, my father too, but the two of them even more so. And so what it was about respect, that public service is a noble calling, that, as I said in my remarks yesterday, that we should serve with our hearts full of love, and that America is a country whose heart is full of love. And when people ask, where is hope? You say it's sitting where it always has been, between faith and the goodness, the love of others, that something will happen.
Let me try to get in one step. I'm going to try to sneak you in here. Ewalawa Ogudana, political science major from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Quickly, what's your question?
Speaker Pelosi, what kind of challenges do you face holding one of the highest elected positions as a woman, and how do you handle them?
Thank you for your question.
Feel free to include dealing with the mansplaining and dealing with people interrupting you. I just interrupted you, but men interrupting you when you're trying to do your job.
Well, let me just say this. You can't let that stand in your way. I just say to young women especially, or women newly emerging into the public sector, as I went from the kitchen to the Congress, from housewife to House Speaker, whatever the path is, whether it's right out of college or whatever, know your power. Just know your why. Why are you interested in public service, or whatever it is, the academic world, military, corporate America, whatever it is. Know your why. Know your subject. Know why you're doing it. Know what it is. Know about it so that you can speak with authority on it. Have a plan. Be strategic. And communicate. If you show your vision, your knowledge, your plan, you will be able to attract. That connection is so important. And so have your own confidence. Don't worry about their hang-ups. Just don't worry about their hang-ups.
Okay, now, we've got some heavy topics to get to in this town hall, but I want to do a quick lightning round with you, if you don't mind, before we go to break. Okay, this is a very quick lightning round, so you got to give me short answer, very quick answer. Okay, you got 20 minutes. At the end of the day, what do you do? 20 minutes to yourself.
Well, it's a little bit personal. But
just us in the room.
Well, my relaxation at the end of the day, to soak in the tub, eat chocolate candy, and do the crossword puzzle.
Okay. All right. In the alternate universe where you're not in politics, you're not Speaker of the House, what would your dream job be?
Grandmother. That is my dream job.
Okay. Now I think I can guess what the answer to this next one is. What's the one thing you can't live without?
Oh, Well, my family, of course. All right.
Good answer. Excellent answer. Okay, we are going to
But
come
I
back.
did used to say to my husband when we were dating, I don't know if I could give up chocolate for anybody. But anybody who loved me would never ask me to give up chocolate.
Fair. I think that makes absolutely perfect sense. More with Speaker Pelosi after this.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.